Pour yourself a cold one and join us for an hour filled to the brim with fun,
Bite your tushy.
entertainment,
Donkey, don't give me that side.
information,
That is heavenly.
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
We're pinching you.
yeah, we're
Right
coming
there.
we're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Hey, welcome again to another edition of Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Want to say thanks to our sponsors, our veterinary, Surdike Yamaha, our year-round fun, and our good friends at American Elm Company. Let me tell you what we have in store for you today on the show. We're going to go to the Osage Beach Fall Festival. We have a furry friends today, a dog named Singer. And coming up next, we sit down with our good friend Jim Paisley. He tells us all about where my wife and I got married in Ireland on the cliffs of Moher. All of that right here on Happy Hour.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hi, I'm Greg Surdike from Surdike Yamaha on Osage Beach. For over 50 years, Surdike Yamaha has produced an after the sales service, during the sales service. You ride on our reputation, and we need a lot of good employees to come help make that dream happen. So what we're looking for sales, we're looking for parts, we're looking for service. We're in Osage Beach. You can contact us at SurdikeYamaha.com, get on our website, do an application. Again, we're at Surdike Yamaha. We've been doing it for 50 years, and we're gonna keep on going. We want some good employees like you to come be part of the team.
Hey, welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle, and we have Jim Paisley in here with us today. Jim,
hi, buddy.
Good to see you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so
He's
much.
an old married man now.
Yeah, absolutely. As most of you know, my now wife and I, and along with 50 of our good friends and family, went to Ireland, and we got married while we were in Ireland. And actually, we got married on Hag's Head, which a lot of people would know the tourist areas, Cliffs of Moher, and Hag's Head is like a private cliff that this one lady owned, so we were able to get out on Hag's Head and get married there, and I will say it was spectacular. The views, I've seen pictures, I've seen videos, and the views of just standing there on the cliffs were something that I can't even put into words.
It was
like you just
fairy tale stuff.
Feel it.
It
Yeah,
really
it
was.
really
It was just unbelievable.
Very much fairy tale. So I understand that you kind of have a story about Hag's Head.
Well, I had to laugh a little bit at your expense, and Shay, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd give him some marriage advice, but I've been married 49 years and I'm still in training, so I can't help it.
just getting started,
But
huh?
This I thought it was interesting that you picked Hag's Head as the place to get married, and as you said, it's along these cliffs, and there's an unusual rock formation there, and they call it Hag's Head because it resembles a woman's head. Now, of all things, Irish legend says that the hag that they're talking about is a witch, an old witch, okay? And there's all kinds of variations of her name, but most people called her Mal, M-A-L, okay? Yeah, some people called her Bridget, and there was a Calich or something like this, but Mal was what they went with. Now, Mal, of all things, as the legend goes, fell madly in love with the great Irish hero Coo. Now it's spelled C-U, but you pronounce it Coo. And Coo, he's the catch. And so this witch, Mal, is trying to catch him all the time. And sadly for her, Coo wasn't interested in the old witch at all right? And so this poor guy, he winds up being chased by this witch all over Ireland. Okay, and he's trying to get away from her, and eventually he winds up here at these cliffs, all right? Now, Mal thought she had him cornered when he ran out into the cliffs, all right? And he's nowhere left to run, but what happens is he's a superhero, coup is, you know.
Okay.
And so he escapes by jumping back to the cliffs of Moher from Hag's Head by basically jumping from one of these little rock jetties that's sticking up.
Okay,
You saw them
yeah.
along the beach there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, they called them sea stacks, all right? And he jumps from one to the next and eventually escapes. Where poor Moll, this witch, she's not as nimble on her feet, and as she's chasing after him, she slips, falls into the ocean, and gets dashed to pieces.
Oh,
all right?
goodness.
So she's done in, all right? Fell to her death at Hag's Head, and supposedly, you know, her blood had stained the sea and everything. So that's what the site where you got married at.
Yep,
Is
wonderful.
some gal chasing a guy, falls in, gets smashed to smithereens.
Wonderful. So romantic.
Yes, you know, and the problem was the whole time I'm watching his wedding, I'm thinking, does
he even know?
Does he even know? Right?
Shay picked the place.
Yeah.
For the record, Shay
Yes.
picked
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So, bottom line is, in the nearby town, and I'm sure you were there, Milltown, Malby.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. It was named after the witch Moll. That's where that comes from. Yeah. And basically the wave at Loop Head was also called after her, and it was called Ton Moll. Okay, the wave. So the wave supposedly raises the voice of basically anguish and the foretelling of death and disaster when the waves are crashing behind you. So the whole time I'm watching this thing, I'm thinking, dude, you know.
The story behind this place, and there we are getting
There
married
you are,
on
you
the
know.
cliffs.
So bottom line is, Moll left her mark there, and I the whole time I'm telling my wife this story, and she goes, "Does he know this, or better yet, does Shay know this?"
No,
So-
Shay didn't know. As far as I know,
Yeah,
she
so-
didn't know.
So tell me a little bit about your experience there.
Well, I'll tell you about my experience. Luckily we were able to go out the day before the wedding. We went out on Friday, September 8th, and we went with all of our wedding party that was going to be in the wedding. And I'm really glad that we did, because it gave us an opportunity really to take in the sights of the cliffs. I mean, they are just something that is, again, you can't even put into words. We got out of our vehicles, and it was funny because we got out in the parking lot, and we're, maybe 20 yards from where the cliffs really are, kind of over a little hill. So we got out of our cars, and everyone laughing and talking about, oh, so-and-so just about clipped a car back there, because the roads are pretty narrow, and so everyone had to get out there. And so we were all just chit-chatting about it. And right when we got up to the top of that hill and you were able to look out over the cliffs, everyone just became silent. And the best way I could describe it is, I felt like I was in like a CGI film. Like it was like a green screen somehow around me, and they were able just to make whatever you could dream up on this screen, because that really was how the cliffs were. Like when you stood there and you heard those waves crashing,
Right.
like they said there, you heard those waves crashing, and you could, feel the mist coming up from, just seemed like miles down the hill, just this huge cliff that just seems to go on forever. And you don't realize how large it is until you glance out and you see like a boat kind of out there toting around, and there's probably 20 or 30 people on that boat, and it just looks like this little, this little dot out there. But it really was a spectacular day to go out there on Friday before the wedding, because I don't feel like we would have been able to really take it in on Saturday,
Right.
because
Right.
we're in the wedding, and so you're thinking about where am I going to stand
Right.
and whatever. But I will say, on the wedding day, and we put that up online on our Facebook, and I know that you watched some of the wedding. We had several people say, we'd love to watch that live, and that was just really great. But while we were out there, our officiant said, just take in the beauty of this area and the cliffs, and it really was just a spectacular moment, just a very peaceful and just beautiful moment to take in the sights that Ireland has to offer. And really, as we traveled all around Ireland, every place that we went was just stunning. It was just beautiful. It felt like, again, you were on a movie set. So it really was an amazing, amazing thing. And I'm glad you brought this to my attention. A little bit late, though.
Well, a little late, but I'm notorious for letting you go ahead and make your own mistake.
Yes, that's right.
But I'm so happy for you and Shay. It just looked like a fairy tale, and every time you posted something else, I thought, well, how does he top that? And then the next time you look, they're riding horses down the beach and all this, you know. I mean, it's got to be you've got to sit there and lay in bed now at home and thinking, was I really there?
Yeah.
Did that really happen?
You know, like going through the pictures and stuff, like, again, I went through those moments of riding down the beach or whatever, but looking at him, it's like,
right.
Boy, I sure do feel like that was like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Like looking up and seeing Shay just on cloud nine. She loves to ride the
Right.
horses. Me, on the other hand, I was back there going, ow, okay, we're fine with this.
I'm having fun.
We can
right?
wrap this up. I'm good. But no, it was fun just watching Shay just really, really have a great time. And I had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
But you're right. It did feel like it was a fairy tale. The whole thing was a fairy tale.
Well, like I say, I know the whole community is happy for you.
Well, thank you.
And, you know, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Well, cool. Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much.
you
I
bet,
appreciate
buddy.
it, Jim. And thank you, Jim, for coming in here and teaching us a little bit about the place that we got married there, Hag's Head and the Cliffs of Moher. I would definitely suggest if you have never traveled outside the U.S., go and do it. Go and experience life. Book a trip to Ireland and go check it out. It's beautiful. But I might suggest not driving. The roads are a little bit tight there.
Yeah, don't take a great big Cadillac or an SUV because that's not going to happen.
Small vehicles.
Right.
Pack lightly because you'll fill up your
Think
vehicle.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
That's
about
right.
that wide. Yeah.
We have much more of Happy Hour coming up. Again, Jim, thanks so much
Thank
for
you,
coming in,
buddy.
and bless you, sir.
Okay, buddy.
More Happy Hour coming up after this.
Hi, I'm Greg Surdike from Surdike Yamaha in Osage Beach. For over 50 years, Surdike Yamaha has produced an after-the-sales service, during the sales service. You ride on our reputation, and we need a lot of good employees to come help make that dream happen. So what we're looking for sales, we're looking for parts, we're looking for service. We're in Osage Beach. You can contact us at SurdikeYamaha.com, get on our website, do an application. Again, we're at Surdike Yamaha. We've been doing it for 50 years, and we're gonna keep on going. We want some good employees like you to come be part of the team.
We've got another great cup of coffee for you this week. Wild Will, Uncle Chris.
Yeah, do you remember the boat that got stuck on the bluff? It happened again.
Yeah, can't believe that. We'll tell you all about that. We did another Taste the Lake at Shawnee Bluff Winery. It was so good.
Plus the regalia, officially up for auction, but for the buyer, could be an uphill battle.
Yeah, and we'll tell you what the latest is on that Oasis amusement park. He actually went and got some video.
That and a whole lot more on this week's Cup of Coffee.
Hey, welcome to Happy Hour. We are at the Osage Beach Fall Festival, and check out my new ride I got here, thanks to the Osage Beach Fire Department. Fine folks here. Let's take this thing around and see if we can find some barbecue today. You want to? All right, well, we found something pretty cool here. Harmy's Cheese Store, which is the coolest store in the world. And we have Mr. Harmy right here. So tell us about some of the stuff you have going on here.
Well, this is the Harmy's Hooch. It's a flavored whiskey. It's made by Cardinal Sin Vodka, which we actually sell in the cheese store also. So they distill it for us in St. Louis. We have caramel apple, pecan pie, peach, and blackberry. So today we sell it by the bottle, but then we also have Peacharita, which is made with the peach.
Oh, yeah.
And we have the hoochberry, which is made with our blackberry. Absolutely delicious.
Now this is great. Harmy's has such a great place. They have out back. You're making this like big event center area out back behind Harmy's. What do you have going on there?
It's just recently we have Harmy's Cheese Store, as you know, has 150 varieties of cheese, and you can sample everything, a full bar. But we just added an event center out back. So it's a 6,000 square foot building. We rent freezer space, cooler space, we have loading docks, but in the middle is a 2,400 square foot event center.
Yeah.
People can rent out for $60 an hour. We have a pickleball court in there. You can play bags, you can have wedding parties, you can have your little kid's birthday party. We had a business last week just rented out for a work development group for them, but it's right down here in Osage Beach, Missouri. We have an occupancy of about 93 people, so perfect for that small, quaint venue.
I like that. Now tell us, is Michael out back all the time playing bags and practicing on his game?
No, he's really not, but he does like to occasionally, we do have to go out there and, you know, throw some bags. Once in a while we play a little pickleball. So,
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So we just got to see a little bit of Nobodies. Got to see a little bit of Nobodies? Yeah, I guess so. Up on stage, we have the Nobodies right here with us. And tell us a little bit, how did you guys get your start playing together?
Yeah, so we're a band that formed out here right at the lake, down on the strip, right there at Brick House, Cajun Cuisine. We did our first gig there. None of us had ever played together. We just met up. We're like, hey, we're gonna do this gig. We just winged it, and it worked out. And then we became a band after that.
That is awesome. That's awesome. So we have the drummer here. I'm not sure if you saw him in the video, just rock it out back there. So how long have you been playing drums? Probably a day or two?
Yeah, you can say that. You know, just a little bit. No, luckily I come from a family of musicians. So my dad was a drummer. I've been playing since I was 5. He started me off when I was young. I just recently turned 38 in July, so I've been doing it for that long. So if I'm not any good by now, I need to get another hobby, you know? But yeah, man, it's been the longest consistent job I've had all my life. You know
That's awesome. That's awesome. And it's so great seeing these guys on stage because you can tell that they love what they do. So go check them out. Where can you find more information about the Nobodies?
Yeah, so it would be the @ symbol and then Nobodies, like DEEZ, music. As in D's not supposed to say. Nobody's music. Well, look up the @ symbol Nobody's Music. Make sure you specify pages on Facebook and Instagram. And we'll be having a website soon, and hopefully we'll be getting an original song out this year. So we're excited for that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good luck, guys. Can't wait to hear some more from you.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah. Well, we are standing here with none other than Dr. Mark doing some barbecue. Mark, how you doing?
Excellent.
All right, tell us a little bit about, this is not your full-time gig, right?
No, I work on people's teeth every day and all day and been doing that for almost 20 years now, but this is my first competition I've ever done in something that I love to do.
That is awesome. So how long have you, it looks like, so you said this is your first competition. You're set up here. So how did you get to this point?
The way I got to this is my good friend Emery, who's sitting right over there. He and I met church together, and he's been smoking meat for many, many years. I've been smoking meat for, 10 to 15 years as well. And it was like two brothers hooked up, and we just went ahead and said, let's go ahead and do a competition together.
That's awesome.
And it was wonderful to do.
That is great. So you're planning to win this competition, right?
Absolutely.
You don't go in it not to win. So tell us about some of your setups that you have going on here. You've got a lot of stuff going.
Oh, I used to have a smoker in Texas for 15 years, and I decided to upgrade to a nice one from Old Hickory out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And then Emery decided to bring the big boy over here, where we can smoke meat for hours on end, and I think we could probably feed a crowd of 200 or 300 with no problem whatsoever.
Well, no fall festival is complete without visiting the COMC Mobile Medical Unit, and so we are on board right now. They bring this to a lot of events like the Shootout and a lot of your big public events, including this one, the Fall Festival, and they have exam rooms. There's diapers over here for mothers that need to come and change their babies. There's so much here that they can take care of. If you slip and fall out there or you skin up your knee, they get you all taken care of here at COMC. But we thank you so much for joining us here at the Fall Festival. You need to make plans to come out here next year. Always a great time. So we'll see you guys next time. And we have a lot more of Happy Hour coming up after this.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the polar plunge to to festivals, parades, Aquapalooza, and boat shows. Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Greg Surdike from Surdike Yamaha in Osage Beach. For over 50 years, Surdike Yamaha has produced an after the sales service, during the sales service. You ride on our reputation, and we need a lot of good employees to come help make that dream happen. So what we're looking for sales, we're looking for parts, we're looking for service. We're in Osage Beach. You can contact us at SurdikeYamaha.com, get on our website, do an application. Again, we're at Surdike Yamaha. We've been doing it for 50 years, and we're gonna keep on going. We want some good employees like you to come be part of the team.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it. Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. I'm Megan Albers. This is Mary Meow Me Tilly. We're out here at Ozarks Cat and Canine hanging out with Singer, who has some of the biggest ears I have ever seen. He's going to fly away soon.
Yep. I said he's got like built-in gliders going on up there. So Singer we believe to be a hound and lab mix, somewhere between 1 and 2 years old. So we put him in at 1.5 years and meet it right there in the middle. He was found as a stray and brought in by a couple that we work with all the time. They kind of have a senior sanctuary, and they've taken a lot of older dogs and sick cats with issues going on from us. Little Mother Teresa, the one that couldn't walk.
Oh, yes.
It's the lady that took her.
Yeah.
So when she found this dog, we definitely wanted to help her out and everything, because he was a little not in what their usual criteria is for ones that they keep.
He's trying to eat the turf.
Yep. Yep.
We don't recommend your dogs eat turf.
That's going to be some interesting vomit later if he does chow down on that.
Don't eat the
Singer.
turf.
Hello. Hi
Singer.
there. Hi. So the reason he got the name Singer was partly because that's the last name of the people who found him.
Okay.
But also that hound part of him, the first week or so he was here, he was really
singing,
serenading us all day long.
Had some things to say.
But oddly enough, I did have a lady come in last week who looked at him, and it was kind of odd because she was not the type of person that I would have looked at and expected her to pick him out of the book.
Okay.
But what she told me was she had looked down the kennel row from the outside, and she said, he's the only one who didn't bark at me. Everybody else was out there just yapping away and jumping around and carrying on, and he was the only one who just stood there and looked at me. And then we brought him up to the lobby to meet her. And I'm pretty sure that was his first time up in the lobby. And he was a very good boy, very, very calm compared to what I expected.
Yeah.
Singer has a tendency to be a little bouncy.
Yep.
We're going to word it that way.
A little jumpy.
When we first get him out of the kennel, he's very, very excited to get out and can be kind of hard to handle at first. So Brandy has really been working with him to teach him to go sit on his bed and wait. To get the leash put on him and everything, and he's picking up on everything. She's actually taught him to high five, and so he's very smart. Seems very eager to learn. So pretty sure that once somebody gets him in a home, that he's going to be he's going to need that attention and that training, but he picks up on things really quick.
Yeah, and he's the sweetest dog. He has, he might need to go to some meetings for his turf addiction.
AstroTurf addiction.
But
yeah.
aside from that, he's great.
Do they have an app for AstroTurf Anonymous?
Yeah, I hope we can develop one just for him. But like I said, super sweet dog. He took a little bit to kind of warm up to you. David and I walked out here. We're strangers. He wasn't like aggressive or anything. He was just kind of shy. But just gave him a little bit of time, and he's a total lover.
One thing that we're thinking on him, and we say this quite a bit with some of the ones that are a little bigger, don't think that he would do anything in an aggressive manner at all, but because he is a little hyper and a little bouncy, maybe not little bitty kids that he would knock over, older kids.
Or somebody who's super elderly.
Right, right. Somebody who has mobility issues, it would probably be a little too high energy for that.
Yeah.
But he definitely, we don't think he would cause any problems with kids. So, older kids that are a little more stable on their feet should be fine.
Yeah. So, as always, you can apply to adopt at ozarkscatandcanine.com. You can come out here, hang out with Singer, get to know him, maybe try to help him break his AstroTurf problem, because he's still over there trying to eat it. He is a super sweet dog.
No distracting.
And he's very focused on that. My goodness. He's a super sweet dog. He's going to make the best family dog, I think. Like she said, no super small kids, because he is a little jumpy at times, but he's trainable and he's amazing. We should probably go so we can stop him from eating the turf. Thanks again, Mary. It's always fun hanging out with you.
Of course.
That is it for another Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Thanks again for joining us on Happy Hour. Hope you enjoyed the show. Again, I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors that make Happy Hour possible. Our veterinary, Surdike Yamaha, our year-round fund. Thank you so much for your support of Lake TV and Happy Hour. And again, thanks to all the guests that we had on the show, everyone there at the Osage Beach Fall Festival. Thanks for letting us be a part of that. Jim Paisley, thank you for telling us all about the Cliffs of Moher. And of course, our veterinary bringing us that Furry Friends each and every week. We definitely appreciate you. Join us next week on Happy Hour, another great show. But if you're out and about, it's fall season. It's time to get out with your friends and have a great time. Come on out. We do a couple different things. DJ Kyle, you can come out and see me. On Monday nights, I'm at the Glory Hole in Greenview, and we do a thing called Music Bingo. That starts at 7 p.m. If you like music and you like bingo, put them together. A lot of people like to sing along, and we did a fun 70s night this last time. So great time. Join me Monday nights at the Glory Hole at 7 p.m. And you can join me Thursday nights if you like trivia right down on Highway KK, the Jones Gin Joint right next to the Jones Chop House. We do trivia each and every Thursday night starting at 6:30. So come on out. Would love to see you. Until next time, we'll see you on Happy Hour.